Hello guys. Today I came back with another video. Yesterday I started with this topic where I demonstrated how we can use Google's trends to identify key research area, and you can use it to finalize or maybe identify certain issues that are trending, and we can do our research, or maybe you can use this to find a topic for your dissertation. Now, today I was thinking that why not look at and use generative AI tools to finalize a research area. So, today's video is all about the use of AI. However, we are not going to limit the use of only one AI. So I'm going to make a comparison between Google BARD, ChatGPT, and Microsoft Copilot to see which one gives better outcome and whether we can identify a clear winner in this application. So as you can see, I have three generative AI tools open in my window. The first, let's start with BERT. Then we are going to move on to ChatGPT, and then we will check the outcome in Microsoft Copilot. So what I have already done, I have asked Google BERT to provide 5 research titles on the topic ESG. So I've just asked this basic question, and you can see BARD have already provided 5 topics research titles that are relevant for the area of ESG. If you look at the first one, it's telling me to look at analyzing the link between ESG performance and corporate financial performance, then incorporating ESG risk for enhanced risk adjusted return, evaluating ESG disclosure practices for informed investment decision, and so on. So now let's look at, if I use the same prompt for ChatGPT, what we see. So now let us have a look side by side. Now I have 3 AI tools open in my browser. One is BARD, as you can see on my left, it's Google BARD generative AI tool. On my right, I have the ChatGPT, and also I have here on my right again the Copilot feature from Microsoft. So let's start with a comparison between the outcome from Google BARD and ChatGPT. So I asked with this prompt, and this is a very simple prompt. I just asked, can you provide a list of 5 research titles on ESG? And you can see already BARD has provided 5 options, and also ChatGPT provided me with 5 options. So I'm just listing 5 just to ensure that I don't have to look at a huge list of items, but you can customize the number of research titles that you want the AI to provide to you. So by looking at the options that I have in front of me, I can see that the Chat GPT titles look much more interesting and more streamlined than the Google Bard option, because it seems to be very generic. Now, if I go for Bing and compare Bing with Bard, and you can see same prompt, Bing still provides a bit, the Copilot provides a bit more description. However, I think number 3 looks quite interesting, the relationship between CEO compensation and ESG. And you can see some else. Now let's compare the Copilot with ChatGPT. But I would still say at the basic command, ChatGPT is giving us more interesting research ideas. At this point, what I just want to inform you that what Google BARD provides are some additional option for you to modify this response. For example, if I click on modify response, I can look at the same response in shorter format, longer format, simpler format, and more professional, more casual. So if I click on shorter, this is the shortest format. You can look at this. If we look at longer, here you go, same response, but in a more refined way with a more description. Then if we look at, I think at the beginning I had the simpler option available in here. So this is the simpler view. Then you can try to go for more casual. Let's see, I'm not sure what they will end up showing me. Casual. Okay, so this is a very simplistic and it might not really give you any helpful suggestion in terms of doing an actual research. It's a very casual way of looking at some issues in ESG. Let's look at professional. And you see, the professional gives us a bit more innovative and interesting ideas. For example, unveiling the ESG landscape, a comparative analysis. So I would recommend that when you are looking for ideas to do your research, maybe turn on the professional function, which might be more useful instead of looking at the option from casual. I would simply not recommend anybody to turn on that or view these options in casual mode because it's not going to be useful. For Google Bard also, you can have this option to share this response in docs or draft in Gmail, which is not available in either ChatGPT or if I'm looking at Copilot. Let me see. In Copilot, I have the option to like, dislike, copy, export, and yes, I can also share it in my Facebook. I'm not really interested, but you can email. Yeah. So in terms of export, I think ChatGPT, I'm not sure if I can. I see there is an option here. If I click share link to chat, so I can share this. Let me see. Uh, Here I can share this chat link in as a link. What else? What options do I have? Um, yeah, that's it. So you can share a link of this chat. That is one of the export, or you can simply copy. As you can see, you can either like and dislike. With this, the responses will refine and will provide you more and more better response in future. Um, so this is the basic response that I got, and compared to all of the responses, I would say that initial response are better for ChatGPT. However, BARD is not that far away when you are using the more professional approach of the responses. Okay. Now, what I have done again next is that in addition to this simple prompt, what we can also do, we can provide a more specified prompt to get a better response. So if you look at here, I have designed this prompt to get a more refined response from Google Bard, and then I will show you what is the response when I use the same prompt from ChatGPT and in Google BARD. All these prompts are going to be available to you in the description link, and um, let me know in the comment section when if you have used this prompt for your research and you are able to find a research idea or any interesting topic for your next paper. So what I wrote here is that act as an academic researcher. You are planning for the next research on. So here you can modify the topic. I am interested in environmental, social, and governance issues. So you can modify this to any topic that you're interested in. Then what I wrote is, can you provide a list of 5 research title? And again, you can modify the number based on your preference that is suitable for publication in ABS or ABDC ranked journal. So this is just again a prompt engineering to show or to highlight that the quality of the topic that I'm looking for. So you can use any kind of ranking that is relevant for your field, but for accounting and finance related research, we actually follow ABS and ABDC. If you want to know more about this ranking, stay tuned. I am going to come up with another video, hopefully soon, very soon. And then I have also indicated that clearly identify dependent and independent variables for each title that they generate so that I have an idea that what will be the dependent and independent. And also I put a restriction that all the studies that they are going to propose should be based on secondary data. Then again, you can modify this and use secondary or primary. It's up to your preference. So now you can see Google has already provided me this list of options and also defined the dependent and independent variable and also given a simple idea of data source that can be useful. Now let's have a look at ChatGPT. So when I ask ChatGPT about using the same prompt, you can see as a researcher, all this, blah, blah, blah. And then it's given me almost in the same identical way. However, you will see that the titles are more refined and more interesting in ChatGPT. Um, maybe if I go back and just hold on. Surprisingly, over here, I don't see the modify option anymore. Not sure why, because the modification option, okay. So I think it is available for the last option. Okay. Yeah. So that's one thing for you to take note that the modification option is available only for the last prompt. So just to take note. And again, coming back to the Copilot, let's see. The Copilot is here. Same prompt, as you can see, the Copilot actually is not doing very well in terms of defining the dependent or independent variables for me that clearly, but it gave some links. I'm not sure why. However, it is also giving you some suggestions. That means, for example, how do I find secondary data for my research on ESG issues? If I click on this, um, okay, it's telling us that that's not very bad. It's giving you some links where you can go and check some of the data that may be available. However, there is no guarantee that these data are going to be free. So I'm going to come back and look for or show you some free database that we can use to do research on certain issues. So let's see what else. This is ChatGPT. Okay, so finally, what I was doing is when I looked at the titles, some of the titles, for example, the first one asking me to go for a meta-analysis on CSR and financial performance. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Um, then now this one, the role of corporate philanthropy in mitigating climate change. Because as I am at the moment in accounting, so when I'm going to do my research, my area is accounting, so I'm trying to see, um, okay, maybe this is not something I will be good at. And that's why the next step, what I did, I just asked that can you revise the list by maintaining the focus on accounting? And you can use this prompt from the first prompt to filter or change the outcome based on your field to be more focused. And once I did that, you can see the title, the first one was the impact of corporate environmental responsibility on firm performance. Now it has changed to the impact of environmental disclosure on corporate financial performance. So now you see that the AI has refined the title to be more focused on accounting related issues, and every single one of those topic has now been refined to cater for accounting related research. So I believe that will be quite useful if you're focusing on accounting or marketing or finance or social science, anything, or engineering. It's like depending on your field, the AI might start with some general suggestion, but you can also refine these things. And I have done the same for Copilot. Ask, can you refine this? And then you can see most of the thing. But again, Copilot is not really handling these things very well because they were not able to refine the topics to focus on accounting issues. I don't think so. What about ChatGPT? Yes, when I asked to maintain the focus on accounting, you can see that ChatGPT is providing a more refined titles that is focusing on disclosure, um, analysis of accounting practice and social responsible companies. Yeah, quite interesting. To me, I'm just going to, I think I have been talking longer than I thought I would be talking, but I'm enjoying this exercise and hopefully it will be helpful to some of you, at least one. If I can help one person to get a better find a better research idea topic, I'll be very happy. So what I'm just saying that after comparing all of this, I don't think that Copilot is doing very well in terms of helping me identify a better response between ChatGPT and BARD. BARD is, I would put them in number two, and only if you put that in most like professional mode in the filter, then I think it is giving you better response. But ChatGPT is the clear winner in for me because the quality of the information they are providing is quite useful. So that's it for today. Let me know in the comment section if you found this video useful. If you have used my prawn, which is going to be available in the chat box in the description section. Let me know if it worked and have a nice day. Bye.